days I've been driving this train, years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la.
Hello, hello. Let me get my phone. Hold on, y'all. I don't know about you guys, but it's at that time we have to start preparing for Thanksgiving. So that's what I'm going to do, sauteing. My vegetables already got them cut up this morning while I was listening to Heidi. If y'all don't, look, tell me you watched that stream. And don't worry, I'm not going to go into all the details and use it as a way to go at Brooke. She had, look, all this time I thought she was leaving me alone. I go and look, she's got a post about me. Ooh, she was going to put out Bombshell's information. When did I do that? When did I do that? I didn't put out anything about Bombshell. I said it was messy and that everybody's acting like they're shock and awe about what Riken did when everybody was participating in it, when it happened, and how she was participating in it as well. That's about it. So what information did I put out? But she didn't say, you dirty lying bitch, you fake lying fuck, like she normally does. She just says, you go ahead, girl. I'll just sit back and watch. Hoping I was going to get dragged by Bombshell. Bombshell's tried to go at me a few times. And she's threatened me, and you don't want none of this when I didn't go at her to begin with. So, but outside of that, like, don't take the bait, Brooke. Don't take the bait. I know it's hard to resist. I know it's eating away at you to not be going at me. Just don't look. You're almost at your New Year's. Just keep going. You can resist. I'm resisting. You can resist. Don't do it. Just keep focusing on everybody else and everybody else's shit. Like, leave it be. Prove everybody wrong that you can control yourself and you don't give a fuck about me. You know what I mean? Like, you've been doing good, so keep it up. And don't read into that too much. Anybody else? Okay, so. It don't mean nothing. I'm just saying she's been leaving me alone. I'm leaving her alone. But hey, Brooks knows. Stranger, where you been? How you been? I was hanging out and talking to Brooks Nose on the phone before all hell broke loose, it seems. But we were chatting about other things, not about that. Sorry, I got like 10 things going on right now. Did Kendra go live or something? I know Maria already did a live to respond to Heidi, and she's already been. And Maria, you say Heidi had no right to put it out there. No, it's just nobody's here. Notifications, girl, notifications. Why? Hey, Cindy. That's why I normally don't like go live at this time, but I knew Jade would be awake, but she's probably at work now. I'm trying to get a time slot where Jade could be here because I miss her. But I didn't know if someone else went live. I'm not trying to step on you. I didn't see anyone else go live, so I was like, let me go. But I didn't get notifications. So if that happened, let me know. I know, but a lot of people are bushwatchers. It's okay. A lot of people don't want to get attacked. Hey, M to the B. Header. Okay. I'm not seeing. Hold on. Let me look. Let me scroll. Un momento. I know Savage got a live later tonight. Geneva, I don't think is awake yet. I know her and Riken were up, late, discussing some things that were going on. But let me see. Yeah, I don't know. So it's just notifications, I'm sure. But I got a lot to discuss. But I'm not going to harp on the whole Brooke thing. If you didn't watch Heidi's stream, Heidi did a stream. We heard about that post last night. And Maria, I didn't say, I have the post that Maria made going at Heidi. I don't have that post. I don't watch your community tab like that. Hey, JJ, there she is. I don't watch your community post like that, girl. If you took it down before the day, I probably ain't going to see it because I don't sit there and stalk and watch everything you do. I'm not interested in you like that much. You really give yourself too much credit, I swear. So no, I'm not the one that said, I've got it recorded. I've got screenshots of what Maria said. I don't know what you said. I still don't know what you said. But Heidi's post was still there. She didn't delete it. So we can say what we want, but Heidi didn't delete her post. But you were ready to jump the gun and go at Heidi, which is why you put up your post. And this is what I don't get. Maria, this is what I don't get about you. Again, y'all, I'm cooking for Thanksgiving, getting stuff sauteed and ready. I'm working on my broccoli, rice, cheese casserole, my green beans for now. The rest of the groceries won't be here till later tonight, so I'm working on what I got. Of course, I'll do the ham tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Thursday. So I'm just trying to get stuff out of the way so I don't have to do it all at once. Sorry for banging the thing on the pan. 1 minute. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, I got bacon going too. I know, girl. Hey, you don't have to sit on your fingers. You're not doxing nobody. You're not threatening nobody. You can speak. Let me get my lemonade. Got my ADHD brain going today. So anyways, Heidi did a stream and said that the stream was not going to be anything about Maria, and she made it clear from the jump, and she had to make it clear 3 or 4 more times because apparently Maria was getting upset about it. But Heidi's post was apparently about Brooke, and what was going on is Heidi found out that Brooke is the one that doxed Riken's address, and she was using, and again, I'm not going at you, I'm just explaining what happened for the people that missed it, so relax. She used a sock account to dox Riken. It was done in my stream and possibly done in other streams. I don't know. But yes, we all thought it was William because it was all caps and that's his MO, which he switched up recently, but we still know it's him. So we all thought it was William and she kind of let him take the blame because she didn't want anybody to know it was her. And she said everybody in the group chat knew. And then all the people are like, nope, we didn't see that in the group chat. We didn't know you were doing that. And then Vault's really upset because Vault's like, I'm the one that got the address and I gave it to you, but I didn't know you were going to do that with it. I don't like that. That makes me look bad. That makes me look like I was okay with you doxing her, which why were you sharing it then? Why were you sharing it? It was Brooke doxing Riken's full address with a sock account. And she was going in an account in chats like mine. And I don't know who else is, allegedly someone else is, that was doxing Riken's full address, which we blocked as soon as we saw it. But I remember it was all caps. And I actually saw it the other day when I went to go through my block list. But it was her all along. And then y'all know when Muzz did a stream like 2 months ago, and thank you, Star, for pointing this out. Muzz did a stream about 2 months ago about this very account and was blaming it on Camden when it got outed today that Muzz knew from the jump it was Brooke on that account doxing Riken. So Muzz, you did a whole stream to go at Camden when you knew all along who it was? Can you really lie that easy? I don't understand if you didn't know, but you knew good and daggone well who it was, and you still did a stream blaming Camden. Which that's not even Camden's MO, to be clear. I've not seen Camden go around just blatantly doxing people, so I don't even know why that was a go-to anyways. She is not the name I would have thought of out of the mix. William, yes, I would have thought him. Lindsay would have thought her. There's a few people I would have thought, but I would have never thought of Camden. So I don't even know how you thought it was Camden. Okay. Rue is our star. She's probably in the bushes. She was in Heidi's, by the way. But Vault was very upset. She's like, I didn't know about this. Nobody told me about that. And then Brooke's defense was, well, nobody asked me if I did it. But so Heidi, hey, Crystal. So Heidi had told her 2 days ago, I learned this from Maria's live, which y'all know I don't like that woman, but I did watch this stream. Heidi had texted Brooke 2 days ago saying, I know you sent 2 pizzas, which I did get 2, just so you know. I did get 2, and they were during my live streams. But I know you sent 2 pizzas. I know you're the account that was doxing Riken. You need to go live and admit it, or I'm going to out it. And so Brooke did. She went live, and she admitted, I'm the one that doxed her. But something happened. Something happened yesterday, because even though Brooke did go through and admit she did it, Heidi still felt the need to do a whole stream about it. So I wonder what happened outside of that. Right, me neither. Me neither, Selfie Queen. Hey, Sarah, how are you? Hey, Stanley Cup, good morning. Well, here's the thing. All this proves is that the fuck shit's still going on. We did learn Sarah Z left the group chats months ago. So Sarah Z, applause for you because thank goodness that you walked away. It was not going to bring you nothing but a headache anyways. Maybe the hurricane, maybe I don't know, maybe you realize how petty all this shit is. So I'm glad that you walked away. So Sarah Z is not a part of it. So Sarah Z, I won't be saying nothing about you as long as you're not doing that shit. And bygones be bygones, right? You won't be trusted by me nonetheless, but it doesn't matter. Probably you feel the same way, but if you're not in the fuck shit, fine. Vault, it says she is not participating in any of this fuck shit. That's why she was crying and upset, because she feels like another friend is fucking her over and another friend is doing shady shit behind her back, and then it gets exposed publicly, and then she has to find out like everybody else does. So Vault was crying and upset, and Vault, I'm grateful that you took a stand against what was going on and said it was wrong and said you're done with this shit, you're not participating no more, that too much is at stake now, and you're just going to focus on your life. But can I point out, you were talking in Heidi's stream about how wrong it was for the people to go at your son, but how many times, how many streams, and yes, it is wrong. It is way too far, and no one should have done that to you. Completely agree. I've never done that to you either. I've never gone after your child. But nonetheless, how many times did you participate in that group chat when they're going and mentioning my daughter and mentioning talking to my son? And how many streams did you sit in when they said that I tried to kill my son? How many streams have you sat in when they played videos of my son when he's upset and having issues with me? How many times did y'all sit in that? You even left a comment on his videos cheering him on, or tell him how proud you are of him as he's dragging me for filth. Just something to think about, something to chew on, okay? But yes, I agree. No one should have done that to you. I just maybe really sit here, maybe to make apologies where they're due. Just a thought. Maybe make apologies that you were ever involved in that shit towards me. That'd be a great start. We all knew they had new chat still doing the same old bullshit. Well, and that's what's really shocking about it, is because they're still doing all that fuck shit while swearing up and down that they're not. And going at Riken hardcore when Riken walked away from it, ain't been doing it. Y'all still do it. And speaking on the whole Riken thing, the reason this all shit came out with Bombshell, by the way, in these messages, is this is what I've been told, is that Bombshell was going, and again, I'm not going on Bombshell, it's giving context. Bombshell was going on Rumble and sharing stuff about Riken and going at Riken, and then she was going on Brooks and participating and going at participating and going at Riken, and then she was doing Rumbles about Flava and all the stuff. It was just a whole big mess that was going on a lot on Rumble, so we didn't all get to see it on YouTube. But she was allegedly cherry picking what she wanted out of their messages. So Riken was like, yeah, fuck that. Here's all of it. Show all of it. So that's why those messages come out. For E11, you wonder why that came out all of a sudden? That's why. That's why, because shit was going on Rumble that was going at her when she had not been speaking about it, and she hasn't even done a stream still defending herself. Hey, Miss Wendy. No worries, girl. No worries. So that's why it all started. So don't just think she just all of a sudden decided she wanted to start fights with people. That's not what she wanted to do. She wanted to put the whole truth out there so everybody could see all of it, including her bullshit. And that's just the gist of it. I mean, not much outside of that. So again, not my thing. I'm not in that whole thing. I'm just explaining what I have found out since then. But like my whole stream yesterday was to let y'all know her grandparents did pass when she said, and I've seen undeniable proof of it. So that was the whole stream of y'all are wrong about Riken. Had nothing to do with going at Bombshell. Had nothing to do with that. Because that sucks, but she sat in that chat clap for them to keep Cody from seeing his mom. Yeah. And I don't know if y'all know, but Cooch has said she's going to continue to call the, is it Johns County or something, to try to get him in trouble for showing his ballot, and that she's going to keep calling until Cody gets arrested. If Mob 148 does anything towards her again, which is bullshit. Take it up with Mob 148. Why are you trying to punish Cody and John for your issues with Mob 148? Your issues with Mob 148 are between you guys. That'd be like people going at E11 for talking to you anytime you go at anybody else. That's bullshit. That's not okay. So can I now dox E11 because you doxed me? No, I can't. That's not, she is not your owner. She is not your puppeteer. She is not your guardian. So knock it off with that bullshit. Lord. Hold on, I want to burn my food, y'all. Give me a second. It was wrong. Riken helped her out. For her then to go and talk crap and show what Riken did for her. It's crazy how you help out a friend and then they do this to you. It's sad. And look, y'all, that's why everybody gets mad at me. I'm not in the DMs talking. Do you see why yet? Do you see why yet? Do you get it? I learned the first time around when Vault and Chris Marie and another person was sharing my messages. I learned. I'm not doing that shit no more. And Kea Marie, I'm about to speak on you because I listened to a stream that happened a few days ago, and I'm about to drag your ass. People go welcome you in right now and think you're going to bring the tea on Amzi, but to that I say go fuck yourself. You deserve everything you're getting, Kea Marie, which if y'all ain't here, after Georgia's stream last night, Kea Marie went on Georgia's and spoke about the Circle K information and said that Amzi didn't get hired because of criminal background check and whatnot. Amzi did a live and said that showed proof that she filed an injunction against Kea Marie at the courthouse in their city, and that she's supposedly going to that courthouse today to follow up with it and continue to push forward with it. But she's already got the receipt number that she did already to get the petition started. And then Amzi said she's going to call Christy's boss and share everything that Christy did on Georgia's stream and get her fired. And to that I say, you get what you give, Kea Marie. And you pissing and moaning about Amzi has my address. She might put it out there. First off, someone already reached out to me over the past 24 hours with your address. It was an anonymous account. I can't figure out who it is. And I'm not going to out them because I don't respect you. But someone has reached out in the past 24 hours with your full address. Now, can I do what you do and put that out there? Because you did dox me twice. You doxed me when I was at the resort, and you doxed me when I was in Austin. To my enemies, by the way. So, if Amzi does put out your address, sit on and spin, bitch. I got no sympathy for you. And Amzi, you knew what a mess she was. Why did you go back around her? Like, if you don't think she's going to out every little thing about you, good, get ready. But I will say you were asking questions about, Kea Marie probably lied about C within by saying she was size 19. Bitch, I ain't been size 19 even when I was 9 months pregnant. First off. Second off, this bitch was 200 pounds. And I'll show you a picture, not right now, but I'll show you a picture later on to compare my size to her, and you'll see how much smaller I was compared to her. Second off, I didn't give her pants to wear. She grabbed pants of mine on her own, like without my knowledge. She did tell me after the fact. That's on her. I didn't share pants willingly with her. Maybe she got mine mixed up with her. I don't even believe that, honestly. But if she has these pair of pants that are supposedly mine, show the tag. Because you and I both know there ain't no size damn 19 on that shit. Quit lying to everybody. You lie about dumb shit. You lie about dumb shit. Like, you tell the truth about some things, and then you lie about the stupidest shit ever. But it is true that I spent hours in the bathtub at night. I do that still every fucking night to this day. And I'm going to continue to do it because me taking a bath that night doesn't affect anyone. When my daughter's in bed, I can do what the fuck I want to. That is my pain relief. I don't smoke this or pop that or smoke that or drink that to take care of my pain. I take a warm bath. That's it. That's my therapy. That's my relaxation. That's my winding down. If you don't like it, don't fucking care. You're not paying my water bill. So did I do that in Gatlinburg? You bet your ass. I was walking from 10 a.m. till midnight or 1 a.m. in the morning. I have fibromyalgia and rheumatoid arthritis. Things hurt like hell after walking that much for 5, 6, 7 days in a row. So you bet your ass I was in the bath. Who cares? Why is that even something of contention or something to even bitch about or act like it's negative? Why are y'all even harping on shit so stupid like that? That's what I don't get. You tell truths about things that don't matter and then lie about shit that don't matter as well. Like, just stop at your lies and I won't mention you no more. But Kea Marie, if you got the pants, show them. But you're like, you said on Amzi's, well, I was 200 pounds and I fit in her pants. Again, if you had my pants, bitch, I wear jeggings or leggings. I don't wear a regular size pants, like where it's a set size. I wear jeggings that anybody could fit into. Even if you were probably 250 pounds, you probably could fit into them because they stretch. Again, stupid shit that don't matter. But if you're holding on to that, that's even creepy as hell. And then Amzi said, well, maybe she was lying about rubbing Siwa's feet. She didn't rub my feet, first off. She rubbed my calf muscles with numbing medication, numbing cream that she had. I couldn't move. I was crying. I was in so much pain. My legs are propped up on a pillow, and she just said, I have this numbing cream. I said, thank you. I'll put it on later. She goes, you want me to just do it? And I'm like, I guess. And so she just did it. Like, y'all made this whole big weird-ass thing. Like, she was rubbing my feet. She wasn't rubbing my feet. Y'all, I can't stand feet. And I sure as hell can't stand anybody touching them. Anybody in my family can tell you, I will scream if you touch my feet. So that's bullshit. Again, why even lie about this dumb shit? Don't make no sense. But Amzi, you are going to try to get this injunction, get Kea Marie. I say good luck. I doubt you'll get it because you're going to have to show a pattern of harassment. Even if you do get it against her, she'll probably get one in return against you because my understanding, you went at her first. Again, I don't know. I didn't watch it. My understanding, you went at her first. George says you went at her first. You were screaming at her and everything else. So who fucking knows? But you said it's illegal for what she shared on George's last night. I don't think it is. I don't think it's illegal what she shared last night. Maybe messy, but I don't think she'd get fired for that per se. But I will say, Christy, it was so dumb. It was so dumb for you to go on a stream knowing the kind of person you were pissing off by going up there and telling everyone, I'm at work. I could give you a few minutes. And then where people could hear the door open and that bell go off or whatever. Hey, Flutter, how are you? Hell if I know, Flutterby. I guess they don't like people that are clean. Hell if I know. Because I'll be in it every night. Every night I'll be in the bath. Okay, unless I'm out and about, you can bet your ass. If it's nighttime, my daughter's asleep, I'm in the bathtub. So I mean, if that's something to talk about, go ahead. Go ahead. Hey, buddy, how are you? But yeah, I don't think it's illegal. Does anybody know if it's illegal what Christy shared last night on George's stream? But those ladies are like, and Christy's like, I'm not going to share Amzi's address because she has mine and she'll out it. If you don't think that the first time you piss her off, really piss her off, she's not going to put that out there, you're crazy. And Amzi, if you don't think Kea Marie's going to put your shit out there the first time you go too hard on her, you're crazy. It doesn't take much for that one. Doesn't take much, that one. And Chrissy, I'm even saying you dodged a bullet by her not getting hired. You dodged a bullet. You fucked up even trying to hire that in the beginning, but nonetheless, she says she got hired at Amazon. Amzi did. Who knows? That's neither here nor there. If she did, great. If she didn't, keep looking. I mean, it's not that serious to me. But you ladies going to be going at each other, just buckle up. But don't be asking for no sympathy over here. Don't be trying to now sugarcoat and be like, maybe she lied about Siwa all along. And yes, I repeated the things she said, but maybe she lied all along. Don't try that shit with me now. Don't try that shit with me now. You knew what a liar she was when you first pulled her up on panel. Kristen Marie, you know what a piece of shit like she was when she was putting up DW's picture and playing the interview with my ex and playing my son's videos and doxing and all that shit. You were right there the whole fucking time. So do I have sympathy for you in this instance? Hell no. Real deal, I was just worried about you, dude. I left a comment to you asking if you're okay because it'd been a week and I've just been worried about you. So glad you're here. But so Maria, when she did her live, y'all, she continued to go at Heidi and said, let's see. Right. Well, see, here's the thing. Amzi also showed the messages between her and the manager. So if it is something illegal, then she did the same thing. Did she not? Or does it not matter because she's the one that was trying to get hired? I don't know. I don't know what the rules are surrounding sharing information of that nature. That's between those guys. But I don't have sympathy for either one, is all I'm saying. Happy Thanksgiving, real. I'm cooking right now to get some of the casserole, some of the stuff out of the way, like the green beans, the broccoli and rice casserole, mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese, ham. I forgot what else I got. The rest is coming tonight. But it's just, I don't need to make that much, but I do it anyways because this is our favorite kind of food. Hey, Christina. Well, obviously you needed the sleep. Obviously you needed the sleep, girl. How are you? Okay, Amzi. Yes, Amzi did, but after Kea Marie did it. Well, does anybody know if that's illegal what Christy shared? And Amzi was saying how illegal it was for what George did or whatever, but I wouldn't pick it at George with what kind of things you said, with all due respect, and there's not much. I wouldn't pick at George right now if I were you. I would not go there with George right now if I were you, because trust and believe he's got way more to work with than you do, as far as him calling Circle K and saying, if I say the F word and the so-and-so N word, will that stop me from getting hired? Like, you can't use slander defamation because you did do that, you know? So I don't know what grounds you're going to go after George with. He didn't dox you on a live stream, but you said Kristen Marie's going to give up my address. No, Kristen Marie told George to, hold on, let me turn this down. Let me go turn that off, actually, because I'm done sauteing those. Kristen Marie told George to add her on Instagram, but that she would not, absolutely would not give out your address, Amzi. Do I believe that? Hell no. Do I think she's going to give it out the first time you piss her off? Hell yes. I mean, it's going to happen whether you like it or not. That's her. That's what she does. It doesn't matter how close you are to her. Y'all were only close for a little bit. Me and her were close for years before all that went down. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. I needed help with those memberships. Thank you so much. I gave 5 last night. M to the B gave 2 out, I think, last night. I think, was it Miss Diane gave out some last night? But let's see, what video? Oh, we can do this one for old time's sake.
No, people are crazy. They're so crazy. I went to court and everyone was wearing pajamas and no one had their bras on. And the judge said, all your people suck and all my people are awesome. And they, basically were like, oh, hey, you win. You're the smartest. You're the best. You clearly are totally sane. And everyone going against you is not. And everyone had their cleavage out, their boobs out. And I hate boobs and I hate cleavage and I hate everybody. And so I got an RL against this person. I got an RL against this person. I got an RL against half of YouTube. So watch out. Don't talk about me. Don't say nothing. But I can say all that I want. And the judge was like, your side's cool. And their side's not cool. And you're the best. So I don't know. I'm married. So I don't know. Like, get a husband or something. But don't bring up my 70-year-old kids. If you do, then I gotta do what I gotta do. I can do what I gotta do. Okay. So, but I have a husband. I'm going on vacation.
Okay. So those that got gifted, which again, thank you so much, Christina. SC Johnson, awesome pick. Rosie Posey, MD, Lene, and I can't see who the other one is. Katie Porter, I think. So if you got gifted a membership in this live, that's who they came from. Oh, she was mad because I had my cleavage, which I was wearing a Texas like tank top with a shawl over it that kind of matched it. Had my jewelry on, had my hair done, had my makeup on, everything. And Maria, like, she just woke up when we started. No, bitch, I was up at 6 a.m. that morning, got all dolled up. I didn't just wake up looking that good. Kiss my ass. But she was mad exactly. Pretty much whatever I wear is going to have cleavage. I am a very big chested girl. Been that way since I was like 15. I don't know what to tell you. Every shirt is going to be that way. Even a turtleneck's going to have too much showing. Like, I don't, it is what it is. But it's not that serious. What do you have against boobs? I mean, God, we know you have them too. I'm not going there. No, even though I'm very tempted to say more, I won't. But stop hating. Stop being so against women all the time. And I want to speak on this too. You said, Muggsy, that the reason you hate Muggsy so much is because he fights with women. Do you not fight with men? Do you not fight hardcore at men? This bullshit of if you're a man, you can't respond. Yes, you can. But you can't make threats to a woman. And you shouldn't be talking sexual about them. And you shouldn't be talking sexual about their loved ones. Yes, agreed. But to say a man can't respond because he's a different gender, kiss my ass with that. We are not in the 50s and 60s. Like, stop. If we were back then a woman wouldn't be able to speak like she does. Okay? Especially you. Quit going at Muggsy and saying he don't have a right to defend himself. Everyone has a right to defend themselves within reason, including men. It'd be different if you weren't going at him too. No, you were doing it just as much. Stop trying to push rules on everybody. And then I about fell out, Maria, when you said in your stream. Maria said in her stream, I kid you not. She's still going at Heidi, by the way, saying Heidi is backstabber. She's a fake friend. She's all about drama. She was being messy. She handled things wrong. Everything should have been handled behind the scenes. She did Brooke wrong. It wasn't fair. Like completely deflection. And another way of going at Heidi when Heidi still give her respect in her stream. She still made a way to go at Heidi, but nonetheless, she said how people were fighting in her chat. She goes, if you don't like someone, just block them. It's not like you're marrying them. You're not going to be around them for a whole week. You're only around them for a few hours. Just suck it up and get along, or just block them. You don't have to respond to everything. I go in Heidi's and there's people in there that I don't like. Did she not have a full-blown Hurricane 5 temper tantrum over Muggsy? The other day, like just the other day, like 3 days ago. What? Thank you, Scrollin'. I always said it wrong. I'm sorry. Happy Thanksgiving. Well, I don't think you celebrate Thanksgiving where you're at right now, but happy holidays. If you celebrate, that is. If you missed it, Heidi did a stream, and Vault and Heidi kind of went off on Brooke, saying and outed that Brooke was using a sock account, going around doxing Riken's full address. Told Brooke to have to admit that she did that 2 days ago, which Brooke did admit to it on Friday. But something happened yesterday to make Heidi be like, no, that's no longer good enough. I'm going to go live and put it out there exactly what she did. So I don't know what happened between yesterday and today. Heidi made a post yesterday saying, who am I to call you out? Listen, hold on, I don't want to misspeak. Let me go right to her channel. Because I don't want to put words in her mouth that she didn't say. Hold on. Okay. Heidi said, who the F am I, question mark, to call you out? You will find out. Since you F around, and you will find out. So everybody thought that was about Momo because Momo's been going at her so hard, but it's not. It's about Brooke, which Brooke's supposed to go live later and explain it, she said. And, I'm not going there and just explaining the context for those that missed it because a lot of people weren't awake and weren't watching it. But if you didn't watch it, please go to Heidi's to see the full context of what happened. A lot of people are in that chat that Maria didn't like, but Maria was the only one that clicked the link to go up and bitch and tell Heidi to control her chat. When Heidi already made it clear this isn't about Maria, don't fight my chat. Nobody mentioned anyone else besides who we're talking about. It's not about Maria. And Maria still clicked the link and told Heidi, why are you letting Daddy's Disappointment go at me in the chat? And Daddy's Disappointment is a nobody. Who is Daddy's Disappointment? She came from the Jolene side. Jolene calmed down. Daddy's disappointment didn't. Like, she has so much to say about Daddy's disappointment these days, y'all. Hey, Martin's mommy, how are you? Thank you so much, scrolling. Here for that, for old time's sake, I'm going to play this one.
No, you better not. Don't you dare fart in here.
Don't fucking lie to my goddamn disgusting fucking face. Don't fucking lie to my goddamn disgusting fucking face.
Like I said, I'm not going to harp on the situation. This is my one stream about it, and I'll be moving on from it. I don't know if Riken's going to want to explain or respond. Oops, sorry, I'm trying to get the red vinegar out. I don't know if Riken's going to respond. I'm telling y'all swear Riken wants to be in the bullshit still. I'm telling you, she don't want nothing to do with it. That's why she hasn't gone live to defend herself or clear it up. She knows it's not going to do any good. She knows she's going to throw herself back in it, so she don't want to do that. So just let it stop. Let it stop if you really want it to stop. Don't try to gaslight and get other people to go at her and try to tell people she hasn't, admitted to the things she's done when she has. Hey, Jelly Belly, how are you? E11, what about E11? Is she in the chat? She's not in the chat, is she? Which, E11, I do want to speak about what you shared yesterday. If you will, I don't have to ask permission, but respectfully. Why? Well, she could just get over it. Stop calling out Brooke's nose. Leave her alone. We don't play that game. We don't play that game. She is welcome over here. We missed her. She's been missed. Just leave her be, please. She's not doxing anybody. If she was doxing anybody, it'd be different. She's not. She's not being racist. She's not threatening. She's not doxing us all. So please stop. Please stop. Oh, okay. Because she said about the chicken thing. All she's saying is you didn't care about when it happened, when John and Cody were about to get arrested, or Cody was about to get arrested trying to visit his dead mom. Or sorry, oh my God, that was so horrible. His mom that was dying. I truly apologize. I did not mean to misspeak. His dying mother. All she's saying is that you didn't show much sympathy in that regard. That's about it. It's not that serious. Hey, Tin Head, how are you? How are you? Yeah, well, at least I will say this. At least Heidi and Vol are like, we're done with this shit. It's not cool. Stop it. Don't do anything on our behalf. Don't do things that are going to get blamed to anybody else. If you want to do the fuck shit with your whole chest is pretty much the synopsis of Heidi's stream earlier. She didn't do it, and I responded. Oh, okay. Gotcha. E11, though, respectfully. When all that was going on in the group chat, and Cooch said she wanted to get Cody arrested. And everybody's like, yeah, call now. He's headed to Florida now. You should call now. Where were you in that instance? Were you in those messages? Did you speak out against it? Did you tell Cooch it's too far? Did you tell the others it was too far? Honest question. I don't remember the group chats, every little thing that got shared and exposed. But I do know that a lot of shit that was going down, you stayed in that group chat. So hopefully you just don't stay around and when it happens again. Or if it happens, which will probably happen again, let's be honest. Just don't stay around when people do that because it's only going to backfire on you. But you shared something yesterday, 11, that I'm going to bring up real quick. I'm going to bring this up real quick. Hold on, let me edit it before I share it. One second, y'all. I got to get this photo edited real quick. Okay, let me scribble this out. Okay, let's see. Let me see if I could get this on the screen. And it's about the chickens, yes, but I'm not going at you. I'm just giving another perspective on what I think possibly happened in regards to the chicken after you shared this, okay? I remove that, y'all. So this was said in Heidi's stream. Yeah, then you just leave Riken alone. She's not doing what y'all think she's doing. And so okay. So E11 did another stream and says she still thinks it's Riken. I can't express enough how much she is furious that y'all think it's her and how she doesn't give a damn about any of it. I can't express that enough. Not that you believe me, but she don't want a damn thing to do with it. And she's so pissed off that y'all are trying to tie her to this with such little proof. And the reason you're trying to say it's her is because you think she's the only one that knew your information, which I hate to tell you, but more people have your information. Now, I don't. To be clear, I don't have your information, nor have I ever asked for your information. I don't want your information. So there's that. But she says she doesn't know your information. She doesn't know your last name. She doesn't know where you live. She doesn't know anything about the chickens besides what you've shared on about you have chickens. She doesn't know how many you have. She doesn't know any of those details. Again, you won't believe her. We know. And you won't believe me what I say. I know. But if you want to know how she feels about it, that's her response. She doesn't give a fuck, and she wouldn't do that. Now, your proof is because you think she had the group chat messages. Well, those group chat messages have been shared with a lot of people. A lot of people saw those messages, first off. A lot of stuff was in those messages that could probably help someone locate you if they wanted to. Again, I wasn't there for every single stream, so I don't know all what was shared. I just know you said a lot of your information was in those group chats. That's what I'm going off of. But that little bit is all you're using to go after her. But this comment doesn't make sense to me. And I say that because you said it's possible it's not someone from YouTube. Though odd, all the other notices came from HOA. All the other notices, as in you got multiple notices from HOA about the chickens. Is that how, that's how I read it. That you got multiple messages from the HOA about the chickens. Okay? Clearly you still had the chickens even after you were told. Thank you, Stevie Lee, for your continued support for 3 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Right. And none of us agree with anybody that's messing with those animals. What happened to you and your chickens is wrong. No matter how you slice it, it's wrong. And like I said, and I stand by that, when it's finally outed, if it's someone from YouTube and it finally comes out with proof that it's someone, I'm going to block them from this channel. They're not going to be welcomed over here, no matter who it is, no matter how close I am to it. If you're the one that did it, if it's someone that did it from this community, you're going to be blocked if you're not already blocked. But I honestly don't believe it's someone from our community based on what you said in Heidi's stream yesterday, that you got multiple notices. And then it says, this letter came from the management company that said they came out to verify, as in they know about the HOA notices. No one else knew about those, correct? No one else knew about those notices. So why would someone from YouTube be able to contact your management? How would anybody have that information, first of all? But how would a random stranger who doesn't live near you, who isn't in the community, who only knows very limited details about you, how would they get a hold of the management to come out and investigate you? That, to me, it sounds like HOA tried to bring it to your attention, to say something about it. It still wasn't handled, so they reached out to their management to get you to investigate it, to see if you're in the wrong, so they can do something else about it, like a charge, a lien, a fine, whatever. That's the only reason I don't think it was someone from YouTube. I sure as hell don't think it's Riken, and you can't convince me of that. And not one ounce of my soul believes it's Riken. There are people out here that do mess with animals. But all the people I can't believe they called on Jewel squirrels. Nobody over here called on Jewel squirrels. Nobody over here threatened to call on her squirrels. Nobody over here talked about calling on her squirrels. That didn't fucking happen. So if you're trying to point fingers over here, don't. Because you're pointing in the wrong direction. You're looking in the wrong direction. It had to be someone who was going hardcore at her during that time. And someone that's gone real life on her, in person, calling the police on her, trying to get cases against her. I'm not going to say what I really want to say. I'm going to keep it to myself, but I'm going to leave the rest alone. But that right there makes me think it was absolutely the HOA. And I'll say this also about the HOA. At the resort, neighbors didn't have to call and report you. Every 3 months, the HOA would get in their vehicles and drive around looking for shit to report. Same when I lived at my sister's, we had an HOA. She got rolled up for her grass being just a little bit too long, and it looked fine. It looked like it was well taken care of, but apparently they measured it and it was just a little bit too long. She got a report for that. Not once did I think it was something from YouTube. I was like, that's so stupid. But she actually got in trouble, and if she wasn't going to take care of the lawn within that day or the next day, she was going to get a fine for it. Like, they will go out looking at shit. Like I said at the resort, they did it multiple times. So I think that maybe your HOA drove around and saw it, or maybe a neighbor saw it, and after the notices weren't handled properly, that they reached out to their management to verify their complaints to take the next step. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. If y'all think differently, let me know. That's what I truly believe was happening. The HOA that I live in is handled by a management company. They drive around looking for violations. Well, can I ask you, I'm not going to ask you because I can't say nobody would have that number, but I wouldn't know the first thing about what to look up for a number for a management. And I don't think they would just listen to a random phone call without the HOA's involvement. I know Mark's mommy, and they'll continue. But like I said, E11, if it is someone from the community, everybody's going to have your back and say it's wrong and agree with you. No one's going to say, oh, it's no big deal. We're all on the same page, most of us. The only reason some people are not on the same page is because how you handled other situations. But I'm going to put my feelings to the side because it's not about all that. It's about your animals. So I do feel like you should get maybe a small piece of land so you could keep them on it so you don't have to deal with that headache anymore. And you can do as you want. Right. Say she clicked Riken's links and she thinks Riken has her IP address. You can't get an exact address from an IP. No, you cannot. But like I said, Rake says she's never cared about E11's information like that. Again, you're not gonna believe me, that's for sure. But if you're curious, she doesn't give a damn about them. Besides, she doesn't agree with what was done. Oh, really? That's crazy. Okay, that's crazy. But HOAs are known to do overkill too much. And yes, they do. And maybe she doesn't. I don't know if she knows that or not. But HOAs will every few months, some of them, they will all get in their vehicles and drive around and look for shit to report. And if you had the chickens in the back, they probably saw them. Honestly. Yeah, I think she just had hens, my understanding, but I don't know. I don't even have my HOA number. I call our community clubhouse. Same at the resort. I didn't have the HOA number. We just spoke through the community tabs. I mean, not communities, like the communities, Facebook communities. See? Oh, JJ, you offered to take in her chickens? Man, my memory sucks. That's awesome of you. That's awesome of you. That's really nice of you. I know that Pet My Rock said she would fly the chickens to her or something like that, but that's not very plausible at the end of the day. But E11 says she found a farm to put them at, just so y'all know, and that she's going to try to fight the HOA, but it's not looking too great. They draw predators. I had to yell at my neighbor that was out of town that I just saw a coyote with what I thought was one of his chickens. And it's, oh yeah, coyotes are horrible around. You have to keep an eye on them for sure. But again, I don't know what her yard looks like, or if she has a fence that people could easily see into. I don't know. Last I knew, they were in the house. So I didn't even know she had them outside. But she said the neighbor that lives close to her liked the chickens and enjoyed the chickens. So she knows it's not her. But again, it doesn't have to really be her. It could be just HOA driving around. Well, Mama was trying to go at JJ just last night. I'm like, what the hell did JJ do? She hasn't even said anything. Don't make no damn sense. Well, do you think the management would just go out there to investigate with just a random call from a stranger? Or do they only go out for the HOA stuff? Again, I I haven't dealt with the management team. We only just dealt with the HOA, or our community spoke to the leaders there, on Facebook and stuff when there was an issue. Or we had to go into the office where they took payments for the HOA and explained the situation. I mean, I get it. HOAs are a nightmare to deal with. That's why a lot of people, that's why my parents are leaving the resort and building their dream home on a piece of land somewhere far away, because they don't want to deal with the headache of HOA anymore. They want to do what the hell they want to do. But like I said, Penelope, stop sharing stuff about your animals. People are trying to call for the dumbest shit. Don't share it. Well, they keep going they're talking about Star and how Star is just so messy. Star is able to put her opinion in about this situation just like the rest of us. I don't know why everybody has to think we have to give permission slips to go places. They could say it was for management too. Yeah. Luckily she found a farm, but she said God help someone if she feels like that farm's not going to take care of those chickens or something happens to them, and then she later finds out it's someone from YouTube. Like I said, I really don't think it's from YouTube. Heidi doesn't think it's someone from YouTube, but I don't know. Just maybe stop throwing Riken's name out there and saying you think it's her just because you clicked a link. I mean, I think that's pretty far-fetched, honestly. But you're not going to believe anything I say, so. Yeah, that was nice of JJ. JJ can put her feelings aside when people are in a crisis or in bad situations, whether y'all believe that or not. She really can. And act and be like it doesn't fucking bother her. Give me a second. I hate opening all these cans, dude. I like the ones with the pull tabs, easy peasy, but with RA, when you try to use the can opener, oh my God, it's painful. It really, really hurts. But then even idiots were in Amzi's stream when Christy was talking shit, running her mouth about me and saying, if Siva has all these ailments, she would get disability. No, it's that you don't just get disability. My age was the reason I didn't get disability. They didn't feel my ailments were severe enough for me to get it at an early age or at that age. I have the denial letter somewhere if I need to find it. But then you're like, well, she gets disability for her daughter. I've never gotten a check for my daughter except child support. And that's a fact. You can run that to the damn bank. And you can bet money on that no matter how much time has passed, you will never find out otherwise. So stop saying that. I don't get support like that. Y'all just swear up and down you know more about my child than me. That ain't came from no one that knew us. So I don't know where y'all are getting that from. So my ex knows damn sure well we don't get SSI for her. There's no reason to get it. And I never thought to try to get it either. But just stop saying shit unless you know for a fact. Okay? Okay. Hold on. They always go after the most vocal ones. Star, JJ, Charlotte, Geneva, Riken, etc. I find them to be some of the most honest, even if you don't like what they're saying. And they'll call you on your bullshit whether they like you or not. Pay tax and maintenance and then have to pay. Dude, the HOA at the resort was crazy. It was like, it started out at $88 or $80 a person. And then it went to like $125 when I left there. And now it's at like $165. Fuck that. There ain't no sense in all that. I mean, yes, it's a resort, but like the resort company should pay for the resort, not the people who live further on back from the actual resort where the hotel is and the cabins are and the pool and the activity center and all that. The people who live there live further back. So since Holiday Inn owns the resort, let them pay for that shit. Why are the workers keeping up? I mean, the citizens keeping up for the maintenance of it, but whatever. Right? But no, if someone could bark at someone, someone could bark right back, no matter what gender, just within guidelines, of course. Well, E11, if you're watching this, you have an offer for someone else that would be willing. And JJ's kids take care of chickens as well. And even after the hurricane hit, that's the first thing they took care of was the chickens to fix their, their coop or where they were staying. So clearly they think they're top priority and they come first. But let's be honest, doubt she'll do it, especially with, the group she's running with. I do have to get an electric can opener, girl. I do. My other can opener broke, but I just bought this $3 one from Walmart. But I do have to get one because my hands, I'm not going to be able to open these after very much longer. Because I'm telling you, it hurts. Opening 3 or 4 is fine, but I've got like 16 things to open in the next day. This can opener sucks ass too. It just keeps spinning. Like not cutting, it just spinning. I don't know. That's what I get for trying to be cheap. But yeah, think about cover what I need to cover. Like I said, I'm not going to be harping on the whole thing with Brooke and going at her, as long as she's not going at me, that is, and harping on it and bringing it up every time I go live and all that shit. I mean, we have a right to talk about it like everybody else has a right to talk about it. And I'm leaving it at that. If anybody else wants to pick it up after that, that's on you. I'm staying away from it after that. It's for Riken and Heidi, and not Heidi, Maria. You said, well, why did Heidi even have to comment on it? It's none of her business. Well, why did you comment on it? It's none of your business. That was, you said, it's between Brooke and William and Riken. Okay, well, why are you getting involved? Because it's between Heidi and Brooke now. And Brooke. Why are you getting involved in calling them out and saying they're fake friends and shit? They didn't even go at you today. The chat, some people in the chat did, but you started that war with them. So I don't know what to tell you, girl. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. Give me a second. Let me see what this is. Straight talk alert. Your plan ends on the 1st. So what? It's not the 1st. Leave me alone. I'm just kidding. Okay, let me scroll back up. How is she doing, JJ? Hope all is good. That is right. I have 6 acres in Mystic, Connecticut. There are HOA places everywhere. I don't get it. Well, I think because people like some of the HOAs offer good things. Some people like management. Some people like, but it's just micromanaging your every move. You might as well move in with your parents where they tell you everything to do and watch your every move, and you're always going to be wrong and you're never going to be right and you have no free. Like, you might as well. But some places are beautiful and sometimes it's worth it. Like I said, the resort was beautiful and worth it. That was the most peaceful place I've ever lived. Same with my kids. I wanted to raise kids there because it was the most peaceful place we ever lived. There was no crime. There was no drugs. There was no fighting. There was no robberies. There was none of that. It's a beautiful place. And there was waterfalls and hiking and ponds and swimming areas, tennis courts, basketball courts, movie theater, activity center, restaurant, golf course, putt-putt, 2 different putt-putt courses, pickleball courses, banquet halls, pool halls. I mean, that's what was offered. So it made sense to pay the HOA at that point, but they just keep jacking up the prices like people jack up rent. Yes, and I did mention that last night. So E11, Christina's still saying, look into the Fair Housing Act. Oh my goodness, that's a lot to deal with. That is a lot to deal with. But okay, someone already told her. Good deal. I love Microsoft Copilot the most, but people love Chat GPT, a Google Gemini. I don't know. None of those things you're saying. But the price of eggs, EU11 should have their own chickens. Everyone should have their own chickens these days. I don't really use eggs that much unless I'm cooking. True. Like I said, sometimes it's worth it, and the resort was worth it, but that's changed now because they just won't quit raising the price. and things are like really, everybody's barely getting by these days. So, and most people that live there are senior citizens on a fixed income. So it's even more effed up. You want to add stuff, add it to the people who come and stay there. How about that? So the people who come to rent the cabins and rent the condos and stuff, add it to their shit or split it between the two or something. Hell, I don't know. Because the resort is a timeshare community with citizens that also live there towards the back. So it's split. But why is all the responsibility on the people who live there? It is what it is. So that's what I said. My parents are getting their own land, which we've had land before many times. We had 17 acres and horses and stables and ponds and creeks and chicken coop. We're used to having land. But the main reason they want to move to land is so my dad can have all his stuff, and my mom can take care of them and they take care of each other. It's a nightmare to be micromanaged by anybody. Oh, you're going away for Thanksgiving? That's good. I was going to, but the weather's going to be bad. Yeah, some people have the money to waste. See, you get it. This sounds like the same kind of area I grew up in. But y'all remember when Momo said I grew up trashy and poor? Girl, you wish. Things went downhill when I got married, yes. Because I chose the wrong person, as we all know. But no, I grew up fine. I'm not going to get into it or brag about it because I feel it's tacky, but I was very blessed. So maybe quit deflecting. Or projecting, not deflecting, projecting. And speaking on shit you don't know. Okay, I'm almost done. Nope, I still got another. Fuck my life. I swear when I'm done with these, I'll let y'all go. But I'm trying to let y'all still comment some stuff. But I covered the gist of it. And Eleven, I'm not going at you. I'm just explaining that think about it differently and giving you another perspective of the HOA thing. Because I really think you're focusing on your hate for Reagan right now. Which she said if she issues an apology, that's how y'all know she was wrong. But if she doesn't issue an apology to Reagan in the next few weeks, that's how you know she was right. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I bet money you're going to be issuing an apology. I do think there's other people who might have that energy for you, 11, and want to do some shit like that to you, but it is not Reagan. And it's not anybody on this channel. Like I said, if I heard anybody who was planning to do that to you and I had knowledge of it, I would tell you, you wouldn't have to pay me a thing. But I ain't heard a damn thing. But you got to consider people that I don't talk to. Oh my God, this pan is not going to be big enough. I got the biggest pan I had out, and it's still not going to be enough. Oh well. I'll just make do. That sounds horrible. Oh, it's good. It's good. Never mind. We're good. All right, I'm going to other start. Even when, yes, I reached out to Maria's ex-boss's wife over 2 years ago that she still wants to harp over. Guess what? I did it under my own name and account. And she did. Star did, which Maria brought that up about. Who started to speak on anything? She reached out to my boss's wife and blah, blah, blah. And I think, Maria, you forgot where you were posting about Star. Did you forget? Do you need a reminder? You were posting Star's husband. You were posting his in-laws. You were doxing her husband's name. You were doxing her name. And posting about their business. Or what? Maybe you didn't do the business part. Did she, Star? You probably, you know best. I'm sure you remember better than me because it comes to your family. But that maybe you should mention that part. Not saying it's justified or right. Again, just giving context. in your eyes, Maria, you say, well, if you start it, I'll finish it. If you go with my family, I get to go at yours. So Star's just following your rules. She reached back out. I mean, she reached out to me yesterday, but not since then. I think she got the message, hopefully. And that's what I was saying, JJ, is that it'd be different if she neglected her chickens, was starving them, was leaving them, in bad weather, or beating on them, which I never seen one beat a chicken, honestly, and I never want to see it. But she takes very good care of those chickens, and no one can say differently. No one can say differently. Oh, there we are. My sister's small business was being talked about in her chat under sock that Muz made, and I know it was Muz. And didn't she post your in-laws on her Instagram? Your husband's mother and father? I remember that. I remember that picture. And like I said, Maria, if you even mention a name or say any type of detail about any loved one, no matter how much it's talked about on YouTube, that means you get to go balls to the wall and do whatever you want to them. So, again, do you want us to follow your rules or no? Which we're not going to, because your rules don't make no damn sense. Because you're just justifying your fuck shit. You're justifying wanting to go too far on everybody. Right, Miss Wendy? I still am shocked over that behavior. Like, what the hell? That strike's going to fall off in a month anyways. Don't ask me for a damn thing. Like I said, if she wants to fight it, I'll just issue the other ones that I have. And saying I was creepy for keeping the links to the stuff she was sharing my stuff that. Girl. Spreadsheet queen, shut up. Don't be mad because I'm trying to take your thunder. Which, don't worry, I'm not. I don't have that much time to waste in my life to do 500 spreadsheets on 500 people and still not be liked in the community. Chew on that. Or as Ann would say, get bent. Has to suck that only 2 people liked you in this community, really. And even that was just because you were a puppet. Right? The nerve. Okay, my in-laws were posted, my parents were posted, and my husband. So yeah, Maria, she's just following your rules. Or does the rules don't count when it's you? When you don't want to, like, rules don't count when someone else do it. Only when you want to do it is it okay to do. Okay, Stevie Lee, thank you so much for being here, and happy Thanksgiving if I don't see you tomorrow. I'll be cooking again tomorrow, so I'll be going live tomorrow on my members only, just so y'all know. Members only tomorrow for Thanksgiving or warming up to Thanksgiving and doing cooking and just hanging out and chatting. And we'll just see what pops off between here and then. We'll talk about that. It is ridiculous to call on chickens of all things. Like, come the fuck on. But again, I don't think it was something from the community. And I think even Lemon is like, she doesn't really think it's someone from the community. She just finds it she finds it too big of a coincidence to not be someone from the community. Because she says a lot of shit was going on behind the scenes since the group chats were outed that nobody on YouTube even knows about, that she's kept, to herself to not give anybody the satisfaction. But she's like, stuff's been going on since the messages were outed. So I don't know. I just don't feel like that's enough to put blame on any one said person. That's all. And she's already getting so much people going at her, and she's not even going live about anybody. She's not even in chats going at anybody. So do y'all really want it to die down, or you just want to go at her and her not defend herself? Hey, Sam, I was worried about you too lately. I was just thinking about you last night. I ain't seen Sam in a minute. Right. Well, apparently she's supposed to be going at Kendra. She didn't go at Kendra today, thank God. But she was saying she was going to be going at Kendra. her family, because Kendra showed a picture that was on Reddit. And again, it's not even worth it. Don't show it. Don't show stuff like that. Don't take that bait. Just don't. It's not worth it. Thank you. She was so involved with her chickens, she even looked like them. That's funny. Yeah, when the pets look like the owners. Consider the source. Consider the GD source. Hello, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving, Shyla. Hey, Deborah, how are you? The link is in my description. Every video of mine, if you go in the description under the video, it'll have the membership link. If any of the mods can share the link? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, here we are. Here we are. I've got it. I gave out memberships last night. I'll give out more in the next few days, but hopefully you could get it. And that they do, Brooks knows. That they do. I don't know if y'all can see that link, Miss Devereaux. She does. And they always they blame Muzz for everything. We've seen Muzz do pretty much all the things we are talking about. But how many times have you seen Geneva report animals or Riken report animals? Not once. Not once. It'd make a little more sense if you'd said it when she was really going hard at people. She's not. Yes, I know that you've been doing. I wish I was in a game. If I was in a gaming, Sam, I'd be in your streams. But I don't get gaming. I did Resident Evil in the VR where I shared that video. I was making myself laugh up a storm when I was playing the VR. But I haven't done that in over a year. But outside of that, I don't really do games. I'm sorry. All right, I think I got all the green beans done finally. Aw, thank you, Devereaux. Whoop, whoop. Devereaux joined for Thanksgiving. Thank you. Here, we'll play this one.
As long as you call me Dirty Toots or Dirty Puss.
Again, Coach, if you'll delete your doxing, I won't play that no more. Okay. That was nice. Thank you, Shyla. I said thank you, but yeah, I can't see it. But thank you, honey. I appreciate that. I did fix gross pig behavior. You did get unblocked. I did find the link to fix it. A lot of people, I can't fix it without the link. Yes, you did it. You did it correctly, Devereaux. It's okay, y'all. I figured it out. Well, like I said, they let it out today that Muzz knew that Brooke was that account doxing Riken's address, and then Muzz hosted that whole stream blaming Camden. Like I said, girl, it's one thing to lie when you don't or say stuff or accuse people when you really don't know and you just think it's somebody. We're all guilty of that. But you knew good and damn well exactly who it was. It still went at Camden. Which, again, why are you even going at Camden? What'd she do to you? What did even Camden do to you? I don't get it. Welcome to the Moon Children, Deborah. I appreciate you. Which Deborah's been around for a long time. Y'all just don't see her very often. She's my replay crew. But Deborah's been around for years. There's GPB. Hello. I see Riken in battles with people, and she's never been known to call on animals or anything like that. Thank you. Because I know a lot of people have seen her around longer than I have. But there you go right there.
And the truth shall set you free, motherfuckers. And there it is. And there it is.
And there it is. Yes, I can see you. I found it. I forgot who shared your link. Cindy shared your link. Or was it Geneva? Hell, I can't remember. Someone shared your link and I went and found it, was able to unblock it. I tried to fix it before, but I couldn't find you. And Miss Liability wants to be unblocked. I have looked everywhere for your channel. I can't find yours. Even Muggsy. I went to go try to see his community tab the other day and I put in at Muggsy Siegel. Nothing popped up with him. I don't know what the hell's going on. I can't find no one no more. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. I hate that Jade missed it, though. I was really trying to do a stream where she could participate because we all miss her. But she's around for those that wonder. And Callie left a message. Callie says she misses everybody. She's going to be trying to participate more, but life is going good, and she can see everything's still bullshit. So she's still around. You are amazing. Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Brooks Nose. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Let me see if I can find out who got them, because I know some are blocked and you can't really see. Thank you so much. And any video you want me to play, just let me know which one. Or if you don't have a request, you just want me to play, I could do the denounced. Or I could do the new Jules one. It's up to you. All right, let me see about these memberships. Thank you so freaking much, guys, because these memberships end at the random moments and right before the end of the 30th. So if we don't catch them up for then we just, it sucks. But that's why I keep trying to keep up with it myself. Dream a Little Dream, Raquel, Minnie, Stitching with something. I can't see who that is. Madge and Laura MC. I think that was all the ones that got it. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, let me tell you what Kelly said. Thank you so much, Brooks Nose. I'm very grateful. All right, let me try to go to the community and tell y'all what she's been up to. Oh, speaking of, we got someone messy to not talk about, but let me defend myself against something real quick. Adore. Addore, a very well-known Hive stan. Okay. Actually, before we get to that, let me get Callie's comment just so y'all can let y'all know what she's been up to. Callie said, "Hey, Siwa, I'm watching the replay, and oh my, things are as crazy as ever. Unfortunately, I know I've missed so much, but I should be able to catch more lives, especially after the holidays. I really do hope all is well with you, though. Miss you all." And I said, "Well, it's still hell on wheels on YouTube, but you have been missed by all of us and are still asked about often. We are happy. It's great. We are happy. It's because things are great in your life." And she said, "Oh, thanks, Siwa." But Adore decided to come to my stream last night, needing attention. Thank you, Miss Wendy. Girl, I was going to send you some money after this so you could do it. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for helping me catch up. Girl. For you.
And what's the problem today?
That learning disability is really starting to show, Bug. It's not a learning disability. You're delusional. That's what the problem is.
Thank you, JJ. Oh, y'all are fucking awesome. Thank you so much. Let me try to get these, see who got them, so then we can move on to Adore's. Because I wanted to say, I want everybody, if you were gifted by someone, for you to reach out and tell them thank you the next time you see them. Because I know I'm freaking grateful for it. And I know a lot of people really want those memberships, and sometimes people can't get them. Okay, Drew. No, wait, that's the same one. Hold on. Let me re-upload. Hold the door. Adore. That's kind of funny. Hold the door, Adore. It's stupid but funny. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second, y'all. I hate the dead air, and y'all know I hate the dead air. It's one of my pet peeves, like a lot of people. So forgive me. I see Cece got one. Myra, crickets. Shelly got one. Heck yeah. I'm so happy Miss Shelly got one. Knock Andrew, Tam, SH, Sharebear. No, Sharebear got one the other day, I think. Nurse Jen. Let me go ahead and take care of that because she is a horrible hater of mine. And I don't know why they try to take the memberships from people who actually are supportive over here and don't wish ill will on me. Like, why do y'all do that? So you won't get one in the future, so enjoy it while you can. Laura MC, Monique Webb, and Gracie. Backwards Man got one. Okay, y'all got those from JJ. Thank you, girl. Star. Even Star. I never would have thunk it. Star. Just for you. Just for you. Where is that? Wild guesses on what we're going to play?
No, you better not. Don't you dare fart in here.
Don't fucking lie to my goddamn disgusting fucking face. Don't fucking lie to my goddamn disgusting fucking face.
Just for you. Just for you. I don't know what happened to my other. You remember that longer video I had of her? But I deleted it to fit some others. So, by the way, if y'all want me to make videos about any other certain person, just let me know. Like if you want one made about Spitter Girl, I can make one. If you want one to make about any of the other major trolls in the community, I can make one. If they've been hell on wheels for everybody. Or another creator that I don't already have. Just let me know and I'll work on it. Y'all are the memberships. Don't forget to use your emojis, by the way. You have emojis at your fingertips right now that would be really good for this stream, if you catch my drift. Girl, right? Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it so much. And yeah, don't turn on your memberships to get the gifts if you want nothing to do with me and you're not going to be in the chat showing support, like just so you don't have to pay the $4. Girl, no worries, Flutterby. No worries. I've been around just lingering in the bushes. Devereaux's been lost a lot of the time, but she's always been here. She's been here for years. She just doesn't get in the mess. See, looky there. Do one for Horseface? You got it. I will. I will do one just for her. Looky there. Michelle's like, bet. I'm going to get all of them. All of them in one comment. Challenge her to a good time. But yeah, I will update any of the videos that y'all want. But those emojis, I'm telling you, they come in handy. But I think most people forget to use them. So I think creators also forget to mention them so people use them. So I got to get better at that as well. Please don't ever make one about Spitter Girl. Any little thing done against her, she will use it for a lifetime to be relevant. Too late. I'm going to probably do one about Subway and how she's on Dr. Phil crying about Subway money. Hell, I don't know. It's not going to be real life no matter what it is. But like she needs a reason. She don't need no reason. She does not need a reason for nothing. She just does what she does. Oh my God, y'all. I saw this comment yesterday. Y'all got to see it. Give me a second. Let me pull this up. That Spitter Girl made. Ew. Like it's not bad enough that you talked sexual about my son, how you wanted to be his pimp and you wanted to have a baby with him when you're fucking running on at 50 years old and he was 18, 19 years old. Like that wasn't bad enough. You make comments about having intimate ties with animals as well. What the hell's wrong with you? Is this why you're single? I'm honestly questioning. Is this why you're single? It's because no one's into your fetishes? What is wrong with you? But let me tell you what she said. Actually, I'll just show you. Give me a second. Let me try to pull this up real quick. So that way she can't say, she's lying. I never said that. And now that Amzi's dragging you, you deserve it. You deserve it. You were running to her chat defending her against me and all this shit. You were so glad to be over there. Now she's dragging you for filth and you deserve it. And Amzi's right going after you. Okay. Yeah, she's talking about having sex with squirrels. As if she wasn't weird enough. And it's okay to be awkward, but not this, okay? You need to get some help, lady. You truly need to get some help. You are a sexual pervert. Sorry, not sorry. And I'm not trying to yuck your yum, but this is animals and someone who's young enough to be a child, like your child. Sickening. Oh, it's all messed up. If you haven't ever got sucked off by a squirrel, you're not living life. I know it's blurry. I'm sorry. It was a very small picture that was sent to me, and that's the best I could do. If you haven't you ever got sucked off by a squirrel, you're not living life. Girl, you drag yourself. You drag yourself. No one has to do it. You embarrass yourself every damn chat you're in. It's quite entertaining and quite disgusting and nauseating, but Do the work for us, girl. You just keep on. Yeah, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Did you give grace to the bee? Yes, I tried to give grace to the bee. She didn't care about it, didn't want it, which that's her right. So the strike's still there. Oh, so that one says look out. The first one says look out. The second one says Clint. It's Clint just saying F you, which I don't have issues with Clint. It's just Clint being funny. But he sent that picture to put on my thumbnail when he was doing the interview about Amzi. I was like, well, send me a picture to put on my thumbnail. So he sent me that picture. So I was like, that'll work. We like Clint over here. We like Clint. And then the third one is Stinky Fish. I will do, Miss Wendy. She's going to have a friend come over tomorrow, a friend from school that I haven't met yet. She wanted to do it today. I was like, not today. I got to do laundry. I got to cook. I got to finish cleaning. I've got to do the stream. I got a lot of shit to do today, but tomorrow she'd come over. But only when I talk to the parents, of course. I think the ceasefire went through with who? With who? Someone who's demented, that's who. And then Amzi said she was going to be interviewing that Luke guy. Amzi, don't forget what Luke did to Tracy. This is my issue with you last time you tried to talk to Luke. Stop putting your hatred for Lindsay above what Luke did to Tracy. Luke abused Tracy, who was pregnant with his child, and kept her on substances, helped her shoot up when she was pregnant with his child. And before she had the baby, he got arrested for choking her at the hotel in Vegas. Don't give him a platform. I don't care what he has to say about Lindsay. Don't give him a platform. Please don't give that man a platform. It ain't worth it. He's a piece of shit. Right? I mean, well, now y'all know. Now you add this to your bucket list, Jims. Add that to your bucket list, Jens and females and men. Not. I guess that's what Lindsay's getting off on. Hey, Val, good morning. Again, I know it's really blurry, but I apologize. Oh, yeah, that comment's what Lindsay said about getting touched by animals. Listening from the lunch, Mr. Campbell wanted to wish you and your chat a safe, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, Jenna Barrett. You as well. All right, y'all. Before we go, I want to say thank you to Christina for her 5 memberships, to Scrollin for her super chat, to Stevie Lee for your milestone, to Devereaux for joining for the first time, for Brooks Nose for gifting 5, for Miss Wendy for becoming a member again, for JJ for gifting 10, which is, y'all are blowing me away, and Star even became a member for the holidays. So thank you. Like I said, tomorrow I will be live on my members only, where we're going to chat and hang out and talk about whatever happens between here and there. And I'll be cooking, but I'll be chatting. And it'll be an open panel. Anyone could come up. So it's up to you guys what you want to chat about. But I'll probably be doing that. I will be doing that tomorrow. And then I might do one Thursday night as well, depending how tired I am. But I'm pretty sure I'll be doing one Thursday as well with you guys. But I won't be doing it here. And I'm sorry. But again, if anyone can't do a membership, hey, girls' night. If anyone can't do a membership for whatever reason, and you're normally a part of this stream, this channel, you can send me an email and I'll send you the link to the backup so you can watch it without having to pay a fee or anything else, okay? Because I'm not trying to leave you out intentionally. It's just, it's going to be a perk for a membership and just a little bit, smaller crowd. And the lawnmower guys are here, so it's really about to get loud. So I'm really going to get going. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Again, I'll see y'all again tomorrow. Who knows what's going to pop off next? Let me get the nasty pervert stuff off the screen. Gross. But y'all can remember that about Lindsay next time she wants to talk shit about anybody else. Like, that girl don't learn. But again, thank you, everyone. I appreciate you. Happy holidays if I don't see you tomorrow. Leave some rainbow emojis in the chat if you can, because we're proud allies over here, only if you are one as well. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.
If I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored again?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the